CQ 209 Central Florida, calling CQDX, standing by. CQ 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling CQ, standing by. Conditions are not the greatest. Not getting CQ, hello CQ, 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, call, standing by.
Sierra Hotel Alpha Uniform November. I'm running an 8-element Mako with a 40-foot boom. It's about 70 feet in the air. I'm about 500 feet above sea level. 1 kW Noella.
CQ 209 Central Florida, 209 Central Florida, calling and standing by.
Looking about 375, 365. I try and probably keep off 385 people playing music and a lot of idiots.
Alright. A little talk and walk here, I guess. Well, I'll show you my my famous antenna. We'll walk around here. Hang on a sec. Okay. Alright. Let me what the hell? Yeah. Okay, let me surround. Okay. Let's see. I'll show you the famous goofy antenna. I got antennas all over the place. This is what's left of that antenna. There's a bend in it. That's the antenna I worked the world on. That's it. Look at the bend in that thing. That's what a bird hit it again. And this is the third time. Third time's a charm. I painted it. I got 3 radials. 3 radials left. I got to put some ground radials, wire ones going down this way, that way probably. Look at the bend in that thing. There's my G5RV, goes from here all the way down there. There's my SWL antenna over here, but I usually don't use that. I use my G5RV, which feeds, that's the feed point, and then this one goes all the way down there and all the way down to that palm tree right down in here. So that's what that is. So that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get back on the, I guess you got to show you that. Hang on a minute, I locked this door. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, there you have it. That's the antenna I've been using. That is the antenna. I wasn't bullshitting you. That thing is just like, the edge was like this. So, I'm not kidding. So now you know what it looks like. And I've been getting all over the world with that little thing. And I got another question for anybody that's watching. This is crazy. I'm going to turn it over again. Okay, let me turn a little light on this situation here. Hang on a minute. Where's the light? Let's just don't do anything. Okay. Okay, now you see the screen. I got the same radio, okay? The 570 Delta. Here's one right there. Look at the screen. Clear. Other screen. Clear. Clear. Oh. Whoops. Okay. It goes only that high. Now look at the speckles in the screen. It's not the glass. It's not the LCD display. When you turn it on, you won't see it. See? And then when you turn it off. Now, what is that? Is that the protective coating on this? It looks like it has freaking sunburn. You go on the side of it. Look at that. What the hell is that? That's probably why I got this radio for a good price. Thing is like mint, like brand new. I mean, I don't know what is cleaner, this one or I think they're both equal. This one here, I got it through a good source, and I got it for a good price. Very cheap. And I got the hand mic with it, which I don't remember where I put the goddamn thing, but it doesn't matter. I got this desk mic, Kenwood desk mic, the MC60, or I use my RE320, which is the studio microphone I always use for the HF bands, ham radio, blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever. But this right here is really puzzling the hell out of me. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to scratch it or anything, but everybody's telling me it's a film. They never took it off. I'm hoping it's not the inlay that's gone bad. I don't know how you guys fix it. Let me know. I mean, look at this. I mean, I don't know. And stupid me, I try to get it. I just marred it like a little bit. I hope that's just the plastic itself. And this was already, that's nothing. But this, god damn it. The LCD is kicking in. And I did it over here near the Kenwood emblem. I was trying to like peel it. But I'm just going to leave it alone. I just really pisses me off. That's why I got it at a good price, you know. I don't care. You know, when you turn that thing on, you ain't going to see it. But still, you know, when you turn it off, the OCD kicks right the hell in. And as you know, I got all my Kenwoods lined up. And this is the one I just purchased maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago or so. And I got another one because these are awesome talking radios. They sound like up to today's standards. And this one sounds good too as well. This is the upgraded version of this and this. And I've had this for a while. And of course this one here. I'm still going to get an 870 one of these days. And I'm probably going to put that over there if I ever get an 870. That'd be nice. Really nice. And here's the station that we've been talking on for quite some time. There's my tripod here. And down there is that HS4 Alliance, Revius Alliance HS4. It looks just like a Quad 5. And then my old, I'm going to fire her up one of these days. If I got a linear amplifier, I'll just stick it on there. I don't even, or no, I don't need that. No. You don't want to do that. I got this rig over here. This realistic, when I rebuilt it, 4 watts AM, 12 watts sideband. And I could put an amp on this thing. I have like an old radio DX thing going on. I'll use this. I got an AR144. I haven't put this on the meter yet. I had it for quite a while. This is the AR144 unit in Grant. The only thing difference between the Grant and the President Jackson, this has the Let me blow it up. Whoops, not me. Okay, here we go. It has the lighted things. AM. Did I just stop the video? No, I didn't. It has the AM LED, upper sideband LED, and lower sideband LED. That's green, yellow, and red. That's the AR-144, as you can see. Good radio. There's one of my GX2s. I got rid of one. Now I'm still down. Let's see. I got this one. I got the other one. Now I'm down to like 3. This one and Jesus. And I have to redo this whole thing. I decided not to sell this. And the Kenwood is this guy that came over my house, gave me a bunch of bullshit. I almost wanted to deck this guy. I set this radio for a good price. It was that Kenwood radio I had. Remember it was all in here? Well, I thought I had a sale, okay? He wanted to buy it. I says, cool. I gave him my address. And I misunderstood him. I thought he was really interested, and I was, I got, when he arrived at my QTH, and I told him it works great. It works. I worked a few nets on that thing, and it puts out 100 watts. You put it on CW and you key it down, it does 100 watts, which is that rig right there. Which that's the TS520 SE. And the guy got so pissed off at me. He goes, "Well, I got a watt meter. Let's try it out." I says, "Why?" There's nothing wrong with this radio. Nothing wrong with it. So he goes, "Oh, F this. You know what? A waste of my effing time." And I tell him to go bleep himself. You're a piece of shit. Now, why would I sell something like this? And I was very honest. If I sell something that works or halfway works or don't work, I sell it as is. But this mother, gave me a line of shit stating basically this is a piece of shit. And I felt like such an ass, and I told him to go bleep himself. I said, "Don't you ever come around here again." And it goes to figure. Some people are very, very anal, I guess. So I decided to say, you know something? This comes with 2 microphones. The original desk microphone, the MC60, and a oh shit, it's a General Electric desk mic, but it's actually a Shure desk microphone. I had 2 spare tubes. These guys right here. This one was unboxed, but okay. This is the 6146s, 61W, whatever. This is what these two. This is the final tubes that goes in it. Let's see, 6146s. That's I was right. 6146, and I have this one, and I have another one boxed. I was going to give him this, 2 microphones, and that radio. And I have the original owner's manual. I got the original owner, the manual. The guy originally I got it from was the original owner. And I have the owner's manual. The guy, when he bought it brand new, I got everything documented on this radio. And he turned me down, acting a fool. He wanted this for probably nothing. Of all the accessories I included with it. If you watch this video, pal, let me tell you something. You're a total dickhead. And I don't sell junk. If this was junk, I would have said it needs work. I sold the 520 to one gentleman. He says, "No, I ain't worried about it." I told him what's wrong. It's on the receive side. You might have to work it. I gave him an extra board with it. Fine, he was happy. When this ditwit that came over my house, there's the manual over there. There's a manual in there. There's the schematics in there. There's the bill of sales in there that was bought. And it has all the information in that manual. And it's a nice radio. I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to dick with these people. No more. I'm all done. Done with dicking with people. So, that guy was lucky I didn't give him a backhand across the freaking head. And, he was just a total dickwad. And my hands were full. You think he would help me out? I had microphones in my hand, and I had the tubes in the other hand. I had the radio in the other hand, my bad hand, that is. And I had to put the radio down so I could close my door in my house. And as soon as the guy comes up, he started laughing at me. He says, oh. And he goes, well, I got a watt meter and this and that. We can go in and test it. I says, no. I says, it works fine. Then he turns around and he goes, what was the other thing? Shit. I can't remember. I got brain rot again. He goes, well, if you want, I'll take it home and then test it there. I'm like, no, either you buy it or you don't want it. Oh, well, F this, screw this shit. Screw it, blah, 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 blah. And I told him, you know something? Bleep you, go bleep yourself. That was the end of it. End of story. That was it. Son of a bitch. I tell you, I can't stand people. Why are people such idiots? This radio works fine. I talked on it. I worked nets on it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this old hybrid tube-type rig. So I'm going to keep it. Screw it. Fuck him. So, I'm decided to keep this one too, because you know what? I'm not going to... I rebuilt this radio as a new meter. It's been recapped. It's been... The cabinet is very clean. No scratches. No nothing on it. But I sold that stupid Uniden radio, which went to a gentleman. He's happy with it. That's good. I sold him a meter, that goes, with the package deal, and that went smoothly. This I'm not going to get rid of. People are going to swindle me on this. This has extra channels in it, believe it or not. It has the A, B. I can't remember. Like there's A and B. I forgot what the frequencies are. It's up in the upper bands there, so. It has 23 channels or whatever. It has channel 25, which is there's DXers in there that do DX. So I decided to keep it, and maybe I'll get like a little tube amplifier just to modulate on AM skip. And believe it or not, this is a 4-watt transmitter, 4.5-watt transmitter, and I hooked it up. And I got a guy in South Carolina that heard me on this thing, believe it or not. So... Anyways, so, I got a couple things online. I don't know, I feel like pulling everything off. Just a couple odds and ends and knickknacks. And, so that kind of pissed me off, man. It just put a sour taste in my mouth. Some people are just total assholes. If you're interested, buy it. He was asking me all these stupid questions. I mean, I don't mind questions and answers. And, the first thing was a red flag. He goes, I don't need all that. I don't need the microphones, and I don't need the tubes, extra tubes. I says, why not? It goes all with it. Not this radio, the Kenwood. And that raised a red flag. And I'm like, this guy's a total tool. I think he's a dick face. Sure enough, he was a dickhead. So, you know what? F this. So I'm going to keep this old girl. I don't have any... tube 11 meter radio. I know it's AM, but it has 28 and it has 27 405, and I think if I was right, I think it has channel 39 in there, because they added different crystals in there and the top end of this channel selector. I didn't do it. I just recapped it, restored it. It has an old stock meter. He said he put a brand new tube in there. I don't believe it. So I got a spare tube over here. It's in J&J. It's brand new. Brand new tube. This is the output final. And it's an EL84. And they still, see, EL84. It's like brand new. I had this in my stock, and I says, you know what? I'm going to put this in here. When I get a chance to it, I'm going to retube that whole radio. I'm just tired of freaking dealing with idiots. I bought that a while ago. Long time ago. And I think I'm going to retube it. Check it on my tube checker. It's all mainly tubes and crystals. So, and it shows where, but... this thing talks really well, and it has the old school. I should have this on my mat. I don't want or the cloth. It has the old school emblem, D104. It's got it riveted in there. There's the serial number. think it was made in the 50s. This one here, because it's got the riveted one ends on it. It's a G stand, but this radio right here, it powers it. Believe it or not, as a power mic. So that mic there, right there, that works pretty good. So, and there's my meter I use to get the SWR. I don't trust this thing. I think that thing is way off. I mean, it shows a 1.1. When I use this one, it's dead flat. When I use that tuner, it's a tuner. I'll show you. Right there. See, you tune it, your ductance, your transmitter, your antenna. So, and I tune it to SWR, pull the knob, set it to over here. Boom, boom, push it back in, read your SWR, and it don't even move. So that's the tour of that. As for this, I like to know what the hell caused this. That's how I got it. I didn't really look at it. I just dusted it off because it was really clean when I got it. So that's a good plus. It was not in the smoker's house. That's one thing you don't do. If you smoke, don't smoke in your shack because it's going to be sticky and it's going to stink. And I never use my stuff in here. So, yeah, that's the thing. Check that out. Look at that. It's really running my LCD crazy. But when you turn it on, you can't really see it. Just like I told you. There we go. So you turn it on. And you don't even notice it. See, there's the only thing I notice is when I was picking at it over here, and that's killing me. I hate that. You know, LCD again, and then of course the corner. But you know, when you look at it, you ain't gonna notice unless you really know where it is. But does this thing still say hello? I remember it did. Yeah, it does. But anyways, I put a speaker on it, a better speaker. This speaker goes to some radio I forgot because I was fishing around, setting up radios. I put it on this table here. And this is my big boofer not amplifier, my antenna tuner. I redid that, cleaned it all out. And it's got the crosshatch, your forward and your reverse. And you just tune here and tune here. But I reset the counter. I took the roller inductor wheel. I pulled it up, and so you can turn it to all 0000. Before it was 101, you know, just for example, it was like 10162, and I says that should be a 0, you know, then 1 or 0012, whatever. But now I got that fixed. I got this cleaned. It's all silver plated in there. I think it's all silver. That's why these are expensive. But this thing here will handle, I think this was a 4K, or legal limit, you know, is 1500 watts. And I think this thing will tune big power. These are very good tuners. It's by Pelstar Incorporated. And it's a very nice tuner. And I do have the original one I've had for many years. That one there still does the job. Many years. And yeah, so, and of course I got plenty of Yaesu microphoniums. I only got one Kenwood one, and there's another one. But you know what, this is my go-to mic. This is my studio mic with the use in the studios. But oh yeah, and this right here, I was gonna sell this with this, but you know what, I can actually use this for that realistic. But I did get out with the realistic just for 12 watts. And it's low drive. This will probably power with no problem. But I have to wire this up. I got to make a cable. This was never used. It's brand new out of the box. Never even tried it. Never done nothing. And it's got a fan on the top to cool the heat sinks down. All that sort. And I got a dust, which I didn't do that yet because my allergies are so damn bad. I'm allergic to it. Really bad. But, anyways, so like I said, that right there is just killing me, that freaking bubbled up bullshit. But I don't know. But yeah, that's my Kenwood stash over here. And of course, right there is the TS50S. And then I got one brand new old stock in the bottom right there. I gotta take all this shit out. And I got some radios in here, little shortwave handhelds, the realistics. And yeah, I got stuff. I thought maybe I was gonna move, but that's why I got boxes that are packed up. That, or I'll just leave the handheld, shortwave radios from Radio Shack in there. Leave them in there. You've seen them on my channel before. But anyways, I just thought I'd let you know about what I was going through. Plus, yesterday I was not really. Just have a day before yesterday, and yesterday I was just not well. I just damn depressed and shit. It's the worst freaking feeling in the world, you know. But yeah. What else do we got going on down here? Oh, nothing much. I cleaned it pretty much. No, I think I'll probably put the hybrid rig in there. That's my Kenwood's here, my 2 meter 440. That's just a 2 meter. The reason I got that, it's 60 watts. This is 50, so. And communications receiver. I might put that radio, stuff it up in there, run a cable, run a tuner. Yeah, so I don't know. And one of these days, I have to get this all situated. All this. But yeah, and I covered up all my other gear over here. I don't want dust on it, just like everything else is driving me nuts with the dust. I can't stand it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, please like and subscribe. For my birthday's coming up at the end of the month, and so I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and that would be a best birthday gift ever. Been on here too long. I've been on here since 2019, and here it is, 2025 or 26. I'm sorry. And yeah. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I do love the comments and stuff like that. I do like to answer or answer questions and whatnot. So now I'm just gonna go chill. And again, I do my lives, and I appreciate you guys participating in my lives. And so this is my little kind of, not a rant, but just tell you what's going on here. But at any rate, we'll catch you on the next one there. So everybody stay safe and sound, and keep warm out there up in the cold country. 73s. Later.